Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel in another World of Tanks Blitz video. This time I will be reviewing Projet, the new tier 9 Tech 3 French medium tank. I played a lot of battles with this vehicle and now I think I adapted to the playstyle of this tank, and I'm gonna show you or try to show you how to play with it if you still have some problems to master the playstyle of this vehicle. So let's talk about the equipment. I'm going for calibrated shells, and with that we have really an insane penetration with premium shells, 328 of penetration for a tier 9 medium tank. That's really insane. And also, like the Projet Morat, the older brother of this tank, the tier 10 one got an insane penetration. The same case for this tank. Enhanced gun laying drive, going for refined gun, and we have with that pretty good gun dispersion, 0.285. Improved modules, and go for the improved assembly. I will show you later why with the armor inspector. Enhanced tracks, improved optics. We are a medium tank, we want to spot, we want to have a better view range. Engine accelerator for better mobility, and the consumable delivery system so that we can use more often our consumables, because with this we have 12% plus 12% to cooldown speed of consumables and abilities, and that's really very useful because we have no adrenaline here, we have only repair kits and engine power boost. Alright, so to the provisions, I'm going here for improved fuel. With that, of course, better average speed, 2 km per hour more, better turret turn rate, and also with this coffee croissant and canapati, we will have better view range, better TPM, etc. So that's the right provisions what you should use for this vehicle. So we have here with this tank, as you can see there, a pretty high alpha damage, 2 shells between every shell, intro clip reload time of I think 2.4 seconds of reload time if I'm not mistaken. Yes, very fast, 330 damage per shot, insane penetration, good mobility, and the armor is troll, and I'm gonna show you now why. So let's have a look here. This is the armor of this tank on flat ground, very troll, and we got the upper plate, which is for some reason, I don't know why, pretty strong, but that will not help us a lot because the turret is easy to penetrate. So it's really useless to have, yeah, this strong upper plate of the hull. The lower plate is big and it's easy to penetrate, and the turret as well. So a very troll armor, and but actually useless to have this, because if you think you're going to play hull down, well, that will not help you a lot. If you go for 8 degrees like this, for example, the turret is very easy to be penned, and that's anyway against tier 9, tier 10s or tier 8s. That will be always the case. So yeah, pretty useless to have such a strong upper plate if the turret is easy to penetrate. Tell me what you think about it. So here we go. In this review I got for you 2 battles. The first gonna be an ace tanker mastery badge, the second a first class mastery badge. I think after watching those battles you will definitely know how to play with this vehicle. So I went at the beginning of the battle to spot the enemies. I wasn't risking a lot, and playing with a medium tank with no armor, that means we need to play very careful, very sneaky in the beginning of the battle. As always, try to spot, try to do your damage from distance. As we saw with the armor inspector, we can't play hull down with this vehicle, so be very careful because anyone will pen your turret. Very important, be very careful playing with this tank, especially in the beginning of the battle. Later, if you see that you are leading the battle, if your team is outnumbered the enemy team, we can risk more and we can start playing more and more aggressive. So now I was spotted and we got that canavan right there who just surprised me from the side. And now let's try to deal with him. We got my teammate coming with me, aiming on the lower plate. Here we go, another one, fall back again. So the fact that we have this insane fast intra clip reload time with this vehicle allows us just to fire 2 shells and fall back again and deal huge damage. In a matter of 2.4 seconds we can go for about 700 damage. That's really pretty OP. So it's all about timing, when you have just to know the right moment when you should go out and fire, when not, when you should better to stay there and fall back even you are reloaded. In this case, for example, I'm trying to surprise the object 8-4 without taking any damage. okay, because I saw that the camera is busy with my teammate. Now he's pushing on me. So here we go. I need to fall back. I'm getting pushed now by 2 tanks. Let's finish first this object 8-4. And then another shot on the Chimera, and maybe I need to run away from this position. Otherwise, yeah, the Chimera will finish me, but luckily I got some support here. I'm trying to surround the Chimera now. We are here in this position, in this situation, in a very aggressive playstyle right now, and thanks to our high alpha damage, I was able to finish the Chimera, okay? So, this is how you should try to play with this vehicle. Always see what's going on around you in the minimap. Why I stayed there against the Chimera? Because I saw that the Skoda is coming on the minimap. I saw that there is a teammate who is next to me, and I was hoping that I can rely on him. In this case, yes, he helped me a lot, and we finished together the Chimera. And now I'm saying to him that he should fall back, so that, okay, he spots them and they try to rush on him, and I will try just to first to capture the bases and then maybe take care of them. Very important to do this if you are playing in supremacy battles, because I saw that the enemy tanks got, yeah, some hit points. We got the M3U and the Vikers, and we can't actually deal alone with them. We can't win this battle if we don't capture the bases, and that's what I was trying to do. I know I have a good view range and that will help me in the end maybe to win this battle. Now I'm alone, that means I have even more view range than the rest of the tanks. I have extra view range if you are the last man standing, and that I hope that will help me in the end to win this battle. So 1 versus 2, I told my teammate to fall back, he didn't listen to me, and now I gotta deal with this alone and win this battle. Let's see how it's gonna end. So here we go, 2 bases captured. I'm trying to get some points, and now I will try to, yeah, find a position where I can hide, but at the same time a strategical position like this in this map, in high ground, where I can easy spot the enemy tanks and they can't see me at the same time because I have the better view range. Here we go. And if you use this tank correctly, if you use the strength of this vehicle, which is the view range, especially if you are alone playing right now for me, okay, the Yo can't see me. I'm not even spotted, guys, because I'm using that Bosch to hide, and also I have a better view range than anyone else right now because I'm the last man standing. I got the best view range. Even the Vikers right now saw me. I risked to take a shot for him, okay, because I was sure I'm able to finish him. Now I gotta keep moving because the M3U know where I am, and I need to relocate again to disappear again from his side and surprise him from somewhere else. So now, here we go. We got him right now. I will try to capture the base first. Unlucky for him, he will try to rush on me. He don't know that I have a high alpha damage, and boom, here we go. Going for nearly 4k of damage in this battle. I think a well-deserved async mastery badge, and as we can see here, if you know how to play with this vehicle, if you know the strength of your tank, and yeah, play with it correctly, as we can see here, we can really perform great battles with this vehicle and do a lot of damage and be very decisive on the battlefield to win a lot of battles, just if played correctly. And the second battle I got for you gonna be against tier 10 vehicles. I'm surprising here already the Death Star, who was somehow trying to shoot on someone, who was trying to get a better position to shoot. In that time he wasn't aiming on me, and surprise, 2 shells going for 700 damage. Let's try to get him again. Look at this, he just fired right now. I can easy poke in peace, give him 2 shells, and even risk getting a shot by the Vikings light, but for me it was more important to finish the Death Star than getting a shot from the Vikings. Even a second shot doesn't matter. I'm reloading right now. The Conqueror gonna help me, and we're gonna finish now the Vikings light. Very important, as I told you, to see what's going on around you and to decide which move you're going to do, which move is going to be the next move, combined with what's going on around you on the minimap, or if you see that there is some teammates with you, so then you decide if you should rush or not. So now I'm going to finish or try to get 2 shots on the Fenric. Here we go, 1, 2, and keep moving because I've spotted a very dangerous position right there for me in the middle of the enemy tanks, but I risked it. The Sheridan, he will come for me, he will give me a shot maybe, I don't care. My goal was to finish the Fenric. I'm not going to chase the Sheridan because my goal was to finish the Fenric, and with that, yeah, mission accomplished. We are now 4 versus 4. Still a lot to do, we have a lot of damage to go for. And now I will try to hide again, to disappear again from the enemies and try to surprise someone else. It's very important play, it's very sneaky, try to stay alive till the end with this vehicle to be effective and decisive for your team and to win more battles with it. Now the Badger saw me, I'm spotted, he will of course rush on me. That means I need to fall back, to disappear, go somewhere else, whatever. I tried to give him 1 shot, but it's just impossible to penetrate the frontal armor of the Badger. You need for that the penetration of a strong TD. The Badger is very annoying with his frontal armor, that's why I decided to fall back. Disappear again from his view range, relocate, and maybe wait for another opportunity to finish him, or just look for someone else because he's anyway not low HP. I'm trying right now to find another position to finish another tank without getting damaged, because it's critical for me right now. I'm nearly 1 shot for some DDs, or in 2 shots I will be destroyed. So now it's time to play very careful. I will try to surround the Badger who is chasing me right now, and he thinks that he will get me. But surprise, let's gonna get his... But first, on my way, the T-54 maybe, here we go. Let's get another shot on the Badger who saw me right now, he's turning around for me, fall back again. So, it's all about timing, it's all about, yeah, planning your moves, what you should do, where you should go. It's a very tricky play style, playing with medium tanks and playing with this tank, because we got 2 shells, then a long bullet time, so we need always to keep moving and try to surround the enemies, etc. A lot of brain work playing with this tank, and it's very similar to the playstyle of the Projet Morat. The only difference that with the Projet Morat we have an armor, we have a turret, we can rely on it, we can play hull down with Projet Morat. It's not the case for this vehicle. With this vehicle, every shot nearly will go through, and we have nearly a low chance to block some damage. Well, the IS-4 just fired, and I think he will not go out again until he finished reloading. That's why I'm also reloading again, and I will try to relocate. On my way, capture the base to make sure to win this battle. If, for example, I will stay alone in the end against those 2 tanks. There is a lot of players, they don't do that. And as you can see, the last battle was long. This battle is going to be also a long battle, because I'm trying to stay alive till the end, and I'm trying, especially in supremacy battles, to capture bases and not to rush stupidly on the enemy and in the end losing the battle, because, for example, I'm staying alone again, 1v2, and I don't want to blame my teammates in the end that they didn't capture the base. That's why I take care by myself capturing the bases, so in the end I make sure to win these battles. And the last shot for the Badger here, the finishing shot, going for, yeah, nearly 3,700 damage in this battle, a first class mastery badge. So yeah, this is how to play with the Projet Luis. Be very patient, play sneaky, be careful, always relocate if there is no chance to for example, to penetrate an enemy tank, or if you are getting pushed, you have the speed, you have the mobility to relocate and wait for the better opportunity to deal your damage and to finish the enemy tanks. So a lot of brain work playing with this tank, requires a lot of skills. But if you are anyway, let's say, a main medium tank player, and if you just yeah, watch this video, I think after this one you will know absolutely how to play with this tank. And yeah, good luck on the battlefield. I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you soon in the next one, guys. Bye bye.